I saw someone that wants to leave the legacy, someone that is willing to bring out the country where it is today. So this is the passion the man is having. So all we need to do is to embrace him from political cycles. The Supreme Court should, the issue the Supreme Court should come and go. I'm not seeing anything different that will come out from the judgment, but if it does, well, that is Nigeria for us. But if it doesn't, everybody should now congratulate the president and see how we can move the next 2-3 years in compact. That doesn't mean that nobody can challenge the government again when it comes to election. It's not true. So everybody's hands must not be in governance, but everybody else must be on deck to even cushion the effect.
President Tinubu has charted the traditional political mode by appointing individuals from opposing parties to key positions within the country's economic sectors. Following the appointment of Hakim Baba Ahmed, spokesman of Northern Elders Forum, a special advisor on political matters, Vice President's office, many Nigerians took to the media to express their disappointment or commendations of the presidency and Baba Ahmed. Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike of the People's Democratic Party also faced backlash from some Nigerians, including his party members, for being a supporter of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and accepting an appointment from the APC administration. They argued that Wike's actions were anti-party activities and so threatened to suspend him from the PDP. This unprecedented move by President Tinubu has ignited a nationwide debate as critics question the loyalty of these appointees to their own parties in the face of the pressing need for capable hands to steer the nation forward irrespective of political affiliations. Comrade Duke Alamboye, former secretary of the Nigerian Youth Organization, speaks on the controversies around anti-party activities within the political space and the belief that it might just be the change Nigeria needs to forge a brighter future.
Well, once elections are over, politicking is over, we should be talking about governance. And if we have to get governance right, it becomes holistic. It becomes, like you rightly said, who can get the job done. So in that aspect, so many people didn't like the past administration, and that was because of its firmness to tribalism, its firmness to regionalism, its firmness to, using people that are conversant during electionary period. So it maligned technocrats, it maligned good governance, it maligned progressions. We all saw what happened. The President Ahmed Buhari's administration is one of the worst administration we've ever had in the country. Today, the party has repeated itself, going more 4 years. And the person of Tinubu had critically looked also at the lapses of his party. Where did the party went wrong? Mostly at national level. So, and I think these are the little corrections he is trying to do, being careful. Of course, the 2023 elections was very peculiar, different from every election we want to talk about. It was an opportunity for INEC to test run its the bills that turned into law, put into consideration the electronics usage. It was time that Nigerians would, first time in the history of Nigerian democracy, Nigerians would decide from the major three tribes. We saw the Hausa man, we saw the Yoruba man, we saw the Igbo man contested. Atiku was there, Tinubu was there, Peter Obi was there. So it's a contest of the mighty, the three basic major tribes or whatever ran. And if you look at it again, very strategically, three strong parties: the APC, the PDP, and the Labour Party. So they were so contending, they were so stiff that anybody that emerged should wisely think about a coalition, should think about a unity government. If PDP had won at national level, it won't be too right that they will malign the quality of people they have in the Labour Party and the APC. Politicians spread themselves into all these ranks. Who are the people you want to talk about that came from Labour? The Labour Party people are people that left APC, that left PDP. The PDP people are some of the people in the APC are people that left the PDP. The APC people are predominantly politicians that were inside the PDP. So they're the same politicians with lots of strengths, but spread around different political parties. It does not take away bringing them into governance. We are in a crossroad where everybody must be deliberately involved in governance. President Tinubu have been so logical and tactical in the sense that he has also looked at the strong hands, the capable hands in other political parties to say, it's no more party affair. It's about Nigeria. What do we do for our country? We are facing a lot from the Buddhists. We're facing a lot from individuals that are held on to the progression of our country. What do we do? So therefore, is speaking from people that are ready from political sectors, from economic sectors, from social sectors, to build a strong team, not for the APC, for the purpose of governance, so that our country can move forward. I don't want to fall that. I want to agree totally with him. So pulling somebody from the identifying a strong character within a certain area and appointing for progression, whether APC, PDP, Labour Party, whatever, any of the 18 political parties, is very fair enough. The country do not need that level of disintegration. Politically, we are disintegrated. Socially, we are having issues. Economically, we are having issues. So I think for the first time in the history of the country, we are seeing a government, a national government that is thinking of strong persons in other political parties to say, come, let's build governance together. Doesn't mean that tomorrow the likes of Wike cannot come and say that is a PDP member and it's time for election. He wants to contest election. Of course, everybody is beginning to, from day one, everybody began to write the lapses of the government till 4 years. So it's a book everybody is keeping, both in success, both in failures. So it is a good thing and it should be welcome. It's not about money. What they're talking about money,